ముందుగా ప్రియమైన విద్యార్థులకు మరియు వారి తల్లిదండ్రులకు నమస్కారం. నా పేరు కె వెంకన్న జూనియర్ కాలేజీలో చైర్మన్. నేను ఈ రోజు 10th క్లాస్ విద్యార్థులను దృష్టిలో పెట్టుకొని మాట్లాడడం జరుగుతుంది. అది ఏమిటనగా, మనందరికీ తెలుసు, గత 2 సంవత్సరాలుగా కరోనా కారణంగా విద్యార్థులు ఎటువంటి పరీక్షలు రాయకుండానే పై తరగతులు పంపడం జరుగుతుంది. ఫలితంగా ఐఐటి జేఈ మరియు నీట్ లాంటి జాతీయ స్థాయి పరీక్షలను సాధించడం కష్టతరం అవుతుంది. దీనిని అధిగమించడానికి మరియు 10వ తరగతి పరీక్షలో అత్యధిక మార్కులు సాధించడానికి నేను మీ ముందుకు కె వెంకన్న జూనియర్ కాలేజ్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్ ద్వారా అనుభవజ్ఞులైన అధ్యాపకులచే ఉచిత వీడియో క్లాసులు, హ్యాండ్ రిటన్ నోట్స్ మరియు గత ప్రశ్నపత్రాల సమాధానాల విశ్లేషణ ఇవ్వబడును. కాబట్టి నేను విద్యార్థులకు చెప్పదలుచుకున్నది ఏంటంటే, ఈ ఉచిత వీడియో క్లాసులను మరియు హ్యాండ్ రిటన్ నోట్స్లను క్లాస్ రూమ్లో కూర్చొని చదువుకున్నంత సీరియస్గా చదువుకోవాలను. ఇంకొకటి ఏమిటనగా, ఈ యొక్క క్లాసులు విన్న వెంటనే అర్థం చేసుకొని ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయవలను. ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయడం అంటే కేవలం చదవడం కాదు, పేపర్ మీద రాయవలను. అలాగైతే గుర్తుండిపోతుంది. దీంతో పాటు మీ యొక్క నాలెడ్జ్ని పరీక్షించుకునే కొరకు త్వరలో ప్రీ ఫైనల్ పరీక్షలు.
Welcome back, students. We are doing word problems in linear equations of two variables in class 10 mathematics. Word problems are little bit difficult problems in this chapter. You have to understand the logic, then apply the logic with the help of the conditions and write that as equations, then solve the equations, get the answer and write the word answer. That is the process of doing any problem. So, I am going to give one problem now, that is in class 10, if 3 students in class 10, if 3 students sit on each bench, 1 student will be left. If 4 students sit on each bench, 1 bench will be left. Find the number of students and the number of benches in the class. Very tricky question, quite confusing question. Try to understand the logic, then apply the logic and get the answer, and verify the answer by applying the logic once again. So, this is a tedious procedure. It is a very important problem, little bit difficult problem also. First, let me write the problem on the board. Then, if it is required, I will explain the same problem in Telugu also. First, let me write the problem. In class 10, if 3 students sit on each bench, if 3 students sit on each bench, 1 student is left. 1 student will be left out, will be left. If 4 students sit on each bench, 1 bench will be left. Find the number of students, number of students and number of benches, and number of benches. This is the question. Number of benches in the class, room. This is the question. In class 10, if 3 students sit on each bench, 1 student will be left out. If 4 students sit, 1 bench is left out. Find the number of students, number of benches. This is the question. I will explain the same question in Telugu also, because it is little confusing. ఒక క్లాసులో కొంతమంది స్టూడెంట్స్ ఉన్నారు, కొన్ని బెంచెస్ ఉన్నాయి. ఒక్కొక్క బెంచ్లో చూడండి ఇలా ఉన్నాయి. ఒక్కొక్క బెంచ్లో ముగ్గురిని కూర్చోబెడదాం. 3 స్టూడెంట్స్ 3 స్టూడెంట్స్ని కూర్చోబెట్టామనుకోండి. 3 స్టూడెంట్స్ ఆర్ సిట్టింగ్ హియర్. like this. Then what happened? If 3 students sit on each bench, 1 student is left out. 1 student is left out. Look at this. It is an example. 1 bench, 3 students sitting. Second bench, another 3 students. Third bench, another 3 students. Just is an assumption. Don't take it granted. Assume that to understand the problem. Assume this way. Benches and students. 1 student is left out. The same type of students. In the next arrangement, what happened? 4 students are asked to sit. In that case, what happened? 1 bench is left out. So, what is the possible number of benches and the possible number of students? This way, you have to understand the problem. It is not necessarily the same number of students and the same number of boys. So, first let me write the solution like this. Number of students is equal to x. Number of benches is equal to y. Condition 1. What is condition 1? 3 students on each bench. Then what happened? 1 student left out. Then what happens? How to write this as a condition? Total number of students x. Am I right? 1 student is left out. That means what? 1 student is taken out. The remaining students are x minus 1. Am I right? Out of the x students, 1 student is taken out who is not able to get the bench, seat on the bench. So, that particular student is standing. Remaining students are x minus 1. In x minus 1 students are sitting in how many benches? All the benches. How many benches are there? Y benches. First bench, 3 students. So, total number of students on the first bench, 3. Suppose there are 2 benches. How many students are sitting? 2 into 3. Why 2 into 3? 3 students on a bench, 2 benches, 6 students. 3 benches, 9 students. 4 benches, how many students? 12 students. 5 benches, how many students? 15 students. Y benches, how many students? 3y students. Understand the logic. 3 is 1 into 3, 2 students, 6 means 2 into 3, 3 benches, total number is 9. How it is that? 3 into 3, look at that, number of benches 1, 2, 3. If number of benches is y, then how many students are sitting? 3y students. So, 3 students sitting on each bench is 3y students is equal to what? Total number of students minus 1 student who is standing, x minus 1. This can be written as x minus 3y, x minus 3y minus 1 equal to 0. Call it as equation 1. This is condition 1. Very carefully you have to write the condition. Otherwise, the logic is so good that if you fail the logic, if you instead of writing minus 1, if you write plus 1, it's gone. Be very careful. I will repeat the condition once again. If 3 students sit on each bench, 1 student is left out. If 3 students sit on a bench, 1 student is left. One bench, 3 students. 2 benches, 6 students. How come? 2 into 3. 2 benches, 2 into 3 students. 3 benches, 3 into 3 students. 4 benches, 4 into 3 students. Y benches, y into 3 students, 3y students. What happened? 1 student is standing. 1 student is standing. Total number of students, x. So, total number of students sitting, x minus 1. So, total number of students sitting is x minus 1 is equal to 3y students. Equate this, you get x minus 3y minus 1 equal to 0. Next, what is the second condition? If 4 students sit on each bench, 1 bench is left. Condition 2. Condition 2. 4 students on each bench, one bench is left. Apply the logic again. Total number of benches, how much? Y. How many benches are there? Y. How many are fully occupied? Y minus 1. Why? Because one bench is left out. That means no one is sitting on the bench. So, how many occupied benches? Y minus 1. Be careful in understanding the logic. So, how many total benches are fully occupied? Y minus 1. In each bench, how many students are sitting? 4. First bench, 1 into 4. Second bench, 2 into 4. Third bench, 3 into 4. Fourth bench, 4 into 4. Y minus 1 benches, y minus 1 into 4. So, apply the logic here. Y minus 1 into 4 is equal to what? How many students? Total number of students, x. This is the logic. So, apply the logic here. What is the second condition? 4 students on each bench, one bench is left. So, total number of benches y, one bench is left out, remaining benches are y minus 1. Y minus 1 benches are fully occupied. That means one bench, 1 into 4 students, 2 benches, 2 into 4 students, y minus 1 students, y minus 1 benches, y minus 1 into 4 students. This is nothing but the total strength x. So, multiply it, implies what do you get? 4y minus 4 is equal to x. 4y minus 4 is equal to x. That is, take this also to right side, x minus 4y plus 4 equal to 0, call it as second equation. Now, we got two equations. We have to solve the two equations in order to get the answer. Afterwards, we can verify the answer. I am solving this. X minus 3y minus 1 equal to 0, x minus 4y plus 4 is equal to 0. Just subtract, what do you get? X minus x gone, minus 3y plus 4y plus y, minus 1, this is minus 4, minus 5 equal to 0, y is equal to 5. What is y? Number of benches. How to get x value? X minus 3 into 5 minus 1 equal to 0. X minus what? 3 into 5 is 15 minus 1 equal to 0. X minus 16 is 0. X is equal to 16. So, number of students is number of students 16. Number of benches is equal to 5.
Hello students, myself Sunil Kumar Badal. I have done my BTech from IIT Kanpur. Here at K. Venkanna classes, I teach chemistry. So, right now I know you all are busy with your board exam preparation. But let me ask you a question. Suppose you want to be a cricketer. Who would you choose your coach? A cricketer or a wrestler? Answer is definitely cricketer. So, in the same way here, we are the group of IITians, NITian and doctor. So, if you really want to crack or get a seat into IIT, NIT or any top medical colleges, come here and join us. What are you waiting for? Thank you.
Now, we will verify whether the answer is correct or not. 3 students on each bench, 16 students are there, 3 students on one bench, second bench another 3, third bench another 3, fourth bench another 3, fifth bench another 3. Total number of students 5 into 3, 15 students. But here how many students are there? 16 students. So, out of 16 students, how many students are sitting? 15. How many students are left out? 1. Condition 1 is satisfied. Now, look at the second condition. First bench 4 students, second bench 4 students, third bench 4 students, fourth bench 4 students. How many benches are there? 5. One bench is left out. Why? Just leave one bench. Total number of benches is 5. One bench is taken out. 4 benches. On each bench 4 students. 4 into 4 16 is satisfied. One bench is left out. So, this is the answer. This is a very intelligent problem, important model, and you have to be very careful in understanding the logic and work out the problem using this logic. I hope you enjoyed learning this problem. I will explain the same problem once again. If students and benches problem is given, be very careful to apply the logic. Students and benches. Total number of students, total number of benches. How many benches are left, how many students are left. You have to use that logic very carefully and get that. One student is left out means total number of students minus 1. One bench is left out means total number of benches minus 1. That is what the condition you have to take. So, with the help of this logic, we can work out this problem. We will do one more problem, which is a very important and critical difficult logic on word problems. The area of a rectangle gets reduced by 80 square units if its length is reduced by 5 units and breadth increased by 2 units. If we increase the length by 10 units and decrease the breadth by 5 units, the area will increase by 50 square units. Find the length and breadth of the rectangle. This is the question. So, be very careful in understanding the question and then apply the logic and do that. I am writing the problem on the board. Area of a rectangle, area of a rectangle. What is the area of a rectangle? Length and breadth are given LB. Area of a rectangle gets reduced if reduced by 80 square units if what is the condition? Length reduced by 5 units and breadth increased by 2 units. Breadth is increased by 2 units. What is the second condition? If we increase the length by 10 units and decrease the breadth by 5 units, the area will increase by 50 square units, and area of a rectangle gets increased by 50 square units if length is increased by 10 units. If length is increased by 10 units and breadth is decreased, length is increased, this is increased by 10 units and breadth is reduced by 5 units. Find length and breadth of the rectangle. Find length and breadth. Find LENGTH, length, and BREADTH, breadth of the rectangle. Very difficult logic. You have to be very careful in understanding the logic. Area of a rectangle gets reduced by 80 square units. What is the original area of a rectangle? I am writing the figure here. So, this is x, this is y. What is this? Length. This is breadth. What is the area? X, y. Understand the logic. Area of a rectangle gets reduced by 80 square units. Means what? Condition 1 we are applying. Condition 1 says that area reduced by 80 square units. What is the original area? XY reduced by 80. So, after applying the condition 1, what is the total area or what is the area, final area? XY minus 80 square units. Original area is XY reduced by 80. I will explain the same problem in Telugu. ఒక రెక్టాంగులర్గా ఉన్న గార్డెనో ఏదో ప్లేసో తీసుకుంటే దాని ఏరియా ఎంత? లెంత్ ఇంటూ బ్రెడ్త్. లెంత్ని ఎక్స్ అనుకుందాము, బ్రెడ్త్ని వై అనుకుందాము. వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఒరిజినల్ ఏరియా? లెంత్ ఇంటూ బ్రెడ్త్ అంటే ఎక్స్ వై. సో దట్ ఇస్ వాట్ ఐ హ్యావ్ రిటన్ హియర్. Length is assumed as x, breadth is y, assumed as y. So what is the length? X. What is the breadth? Y. What is the area? xy. Gone, over. In normal thinking. ఏరియా తగ్గింది. ఎంత తగ్గింది? 80 స్క్వేర్ యూనిట్స్ తగ్గింది. అంటే టోటల్ ఏరియా ఎంత అయిపోయింది ఇప్పుడు? xy మైనస్ 80 అయిపోయింది. కండిషన్ అప్లై చేయాలంటే లెంత్ బ్రెడ్త్లో కూడా వేరియేషన్ వచ్చింది. ఎలా వచ్చింది చెప్పండి? If length reduced by 5 units, what is the original length? X. X is reduced by what? 5 units. X minus 5. Length is reduced by 5 units and breadth is increased by 2 units. What is the breadth? Y is the breadth increased by 2 units. Have you understood the logic? Condition 1 is area reduced by 80, length reduced by 5, breadth increased by 2. Am I right? That is what I am repeating once again. Area of a rectangle gets reduced by 80, length reduced by 5, breadth is increased by 2. So x minus 5 into y plus 2 is equal to xy minus 80. This is condition 1. Now we will expand it. X into y plus 2x minus 5y minus 10. Can we cancel xy here? Yes. Take this 80 on to the right side. 0 is equal to 2x minus 5y minus 10 plus 80. So finally what is that you get? 2x minus 5y plus 70 is equal to 0. This is equation 1. This is the equation 1. What is the second condition applied? If we increase the length by 10 units, and reduce the breadth by how many units? 5 units. The area increases by 50 square units. Then how to apply the condition? So what is the total area? Condition 2 I am applying here. Condition 2. Total area is xy. Total area is increased by 50 square units. Means what? xy plus 50 is equal to changed length and changed breadth. How is the length changed? Length is increased by 10, x plus 10, x is increased by 10 and width is decreased by 5, y minus 5. Understand the logic, apply the logic and simplify it. So on expansion what do you get? X into y, xy minus 5x plus 10y minus 50. So again xy and xy will get cancelled. Bring all the terms to left side. 5x minus 10y plus 50 plus 50 is equal to 0. So 5x minus 10y plus 100 is equal to 0. Can you cancel throughout by 5? Yes. 5x by 5, x. 10y by 5 minus 2y, 100 by 5, 20 is equal to 0. Second condition is x minus 2y plus 10 equal to 0. Now you have to solve this. Solve. 2x minus 5y plus 70 equal to 0, 1. Second equation I am multiplying it by what? In order to have 2x, what is that? We have to multiply by 2. Multiply it by 2, what do you get? 2x minus 2 into 2y, 4y plus 40 is equal to 0. This is second equation multiplied by 2. Now what to do? Addition or subtraction? We want to cancel 2x, 2x minus 2x, subtract it, this will get cancelled, this becomes plus, this becomes minus. 5 minus 5y plus 4y minus y. plus 70 minus 40 plus 30 is equal to 0. Minus y is equal to minus 30, y is equal to 30. What is y? Breadth. Now substitute here, x minus 2 into 30 plus 20 is equal to 0. X minus 60 plus 20 equal to 0. X minus 40 equal to 0. X is equal to 40. So, what is the length? 40 units. What is the breadth? 30 units. If you want, you can verify this by one condition also. What is the condition 1? Area increases, gets reduced by 80. Original area enta? What is the original area? 40 into 30, 1200. Now, what is the modified area as per condition 1? X minus 5, 40 minus 5, 35 into breadth is increased by 2, 32, 35 into 32. What is this? 35 into 32. See here, 1120 square units is the modified area. What is 1120? 1120 is nothing but 1200 minus 80. So, area reduces by what? 80 square units. Condition 1 is verified. You can verify even like this only second condition also. So, this is also a very important and difficult problem. First try to copy the problem and afterwards I will explain this once again. This is a very important logic. With the help of the logic given, you have to write the two conditions. With the help of the two conditions, you have to solve the two conditions to get the answers x and y, and whatsoever is x is named, that is the answer. First write this, I will explain. So, after verification, 1200 is reduced by 80, which is 1120. Condition 2 also you can verify, x is increased by 10, 40 is increased by 10, 50, and y is reduced by 5, that means 25, 50 into 25, 1250. What is 1250? Original area is 1200 increased by 50 square units. 1250 is 1200 plus 50. So, this is a very difficult model in word problems. You can copy this. I am going to explain it again. Area of a rectangle given. Immediately think of a rectangle, length x, breadth y. What is the original area? X, y. What is condition 1? Area reduces by 80, x, y minus 80. Applied the logic here, x, y minus 80. Length is increased by 5 units, length is reduced by 5, x is reduced by 5, x minus 5, and breadth is increased by 2 units, y plus 2 units. What is the area of modified direction, modified dimensions, x minus 5 into y plus 2, which is equated to area minus 80. You get one equation. Understand? Next, what is the condition 2? Area of a rectangle gets increased by 50. xy plus 50 is the new area, and how the dimensions are changed. Length is increased by 10, x plus 10. Breadth is reduced by 5, breadth minus y minus 5. New area, x plus 10 into y minus 5. So, multiply it, x plus 10 into y minus 5. You will get this as xy plus 50. After simplification, you get one equation, x minus 2y plus 20 equal to 0. Equation 1, equation 2. How to solve it? You have several methods of solving it. So, in order to solve it, second equation is multiplied by 2. Why multiplied by 2? This is 2x, this is x. How to get x as 2x? Multiply by 2. 2 into x minus 2 into 2, 4y. plus 2 into 20 40 I have written here. 1 and 2 modified equations. Just subtract, you will get minus y plus 30 is 0, y equal to 30. What is y? Y is the breadth. How to get x? Substitute here, you get x value. After you get x and y, conclude the answer. This is a very difficult model, in fact a very important model, most logical problem. Word problems are logical, apply the logic and get it. So, those who are watching the video, first understand the logic, pause the video, take a paper and apply the formula or apply the logic with the help of the given problem, word problem. Then try to take the condition 1, write the equation. Try to take the condition 2, apply the logic and write the condition. First write the two conditions, change it into two linear equations in the two parameters or two variables x and y. After that, solve the equation. Solving the equation is algebraic part of linear equations in two variables, but word problem does not involve only that, but applying the logic, understanding the conditions and transforming the conditions into equations is very important here. Otherwise, you will not be able to understand, you will not be able to answer the question. So, like this you can do few more problems. I will just check it up and we will do few more problems later. I hope you enjoyed learning. I hope you enjoyed learning these word problems which are repeatedly asked in the examination too.